Hi and welcome to my review of the Hifiman HM901, a digital audio player by Hong Kong-based company Hifiman. This is a high-end music player capable of playing a wide variety of formats including MP3, FLAC, APE, AAC, ALAC, AIFF and WAV files. You have SD card storage, supporting up to 128GB of data. I like that you can organise your music content in folder grouping on the PC, which makes navigating through music less painful, although it would have been nice to integrate a search function like on the iPod players. Transferring content can be done in two ways. Use the included USB cable to connect the HM901 to your PC, or simply remove the SD card and place it into an SD card reader. There's no touchscreen on the HM901, instead you have a jog wheel which is serviceable and does what it's supposed to do. You also got your home button to go back to the main menu, you've got your play and pause button, forward, back button and your return button. You also got your select button in the middle of the jog wheel here, and the volume control knob. The HM901 is bundled with an AC power adapter to charge up the battery, which can be removed from the player as well. But what matters most is the sound quality, and this player oozes with class. Paired with a good set of in-ear monitors or headphones, you're set for a musical orgasm. This player is very bold sounding, bringing out the best of which earphones are being used. In my case, I have the Shure SE846. Of course, it is important to use the right amplifier board with the HM901. Depending on which type of earphone is used, such as the case with in-ear monitors, using an IEM amp board provides just the right amount of power to drive them. For over-ear headphones, you might want to consider an amp suitable for their purpose, such as the mini box amp cards. I just really dig this modular approach Hifiman have taken with the HM901, a huge appeal for a music player of this class. The HM901 is like having a huge top-of-the-range hi-fi system, just in a portable form. But in reality, it's the components inside of the player which delivers crisp audio. This takes me on to the DAC processors used, or the DAC chips. The HM901 has two of them, called the Sabre ES9018 32-bit DAC chips with 24-bit 96 kHz. These DACs are high-end components used in quality gear, such as CD players. Most MP3 players I've used does not come close in comparison to the music represented on the HM901. You'll notice a huge soundstage oozing with lovely depth and accurate imaging. Bass frequencies thump in your chest and the high end is crisp, but vocal tracks sound absolutely insane through this player, very rich and organic. What is also nice is having user control in the form of switches located on the side of the player. You've got high and low gain, depending if your headphones need a lot of power to drive them or not. You've got HD and vintage switch. The HD function really works the DAC chips to represent the music exactly how it's intended to be listened, with no loss of high or low end frequencies. And the vintage switch just gently rose off the high end, which represents the music in a more analog tone, which is handy for badly produced mixes which may have piercing high-end frequencies, or it could just be your cup of tea. Lastly, you've got the balance and normal switch. Balance should only be used if your headphone or earphone cable is balanced. These cables are mostly available as aftermarket purchases for earphone or headphones with detachable cables. However, more information on balance cables can be found online. As important is that I like to keep my HM901 on lock so I don't interrupt the music playing when it's in my pocket. A nice convenient placement on the lock switch. With all this impressive power under the hood, expect the HM901 to heat up a fair bit if you're commuting. I recommend bigger pockets to let it breathe. To bring this to a conclusion, I do advise if possible that you can check it out for a demo to make sure it's a good match with whatever earphone or headphone you're using, and make sure you have enough funds in the bank to walk out the shop with one. However, once you listen to what sweet music this player brings to your ears, the price tag is definitely justifiable.